What up YouTube, I'm Topaz Jason. I got a pretty good show lined up for you today, man. First we're going to jump into the news in which Minister Farrakhan made the damn news. Then we're going to jump into the review for this XXL Freshman class ciphers and such, man. Then we're going to do an article from downloadpass.com. But before then, let's listen to a brief instrumental from underground producer Sector Beats. Farrakhan came out saying that Rick Ross, Young Jeezy, and Young Thug, they all came to him for advice, in which that made them into a target, which is why you see them getting fucked up in the game right now, like Rick Ross on those kidnapping charges, which kinda doesn't make any sense. Young Thug on this terrorism charge, which I'm going to touch on again later tonight in an in-depth. And for those of you who think he's just talking out of his ass, study up on the COINTELPRO, because this is along the same lines of the shit they used to do back then, man. But anyway, on to today's review, man. And today's review is to the XXL ciphers, and I know these are like 2 weeks old and such, and really just a bunch of shit just kept coming out, and I've been doing some other things as well, man. But I definitely wanted to go back and touch on it since it was a slow day today. And quite honestly, I didn't respect this cipher enough to review it as soon as it came out, man, because it really wasn't any damn good. Really, there's only one person that tore this motherfucker down the way it needed to be torn down, and that was Tink. I mean, she had the bars, she had the flow, she had the charisma, man. She got the total fucking package. She did everything that you would want from somebody who's doing a cipher bust, you did. But after that, it's a steep fall to number 2, and I would say number 2 would be Kid to keep it 100, because I love the fact that he's representing the struggle and talking about some real shit, but yet it wasn't polished, it wasn't done to a level in which demands attention and such. And after Kid, then you jump into the disappointments, you jump into Vince Staples, who wasn't terrible by no means, but come on, dog, you could have done much better than that. Dej Loaf, I don't think she could have done much better, but I kind of had higher hopes for her. But then after the disappointments, man, you go into the guys who were really just there, you dig? Like, they had nothing that really stood out. They weren't terrible by no means, but really didn't do no justice to the whole thing, man. From K-Can, Raury to Goldlink, and Shy Glizzy, man, these guys really didn't impress at all, you did. But then you jump into the terrible shit. Like, no, that nigga Fetty Wap did not try to sing this shit. Does this motherfucker think he's on Empire right now? Like, dude, you came to a hip-hop cipher to fucking sing, my dude. I mean, I understand that you do singing on most of your shit, but overall though, you do rap sometimes. You just show that you don't have any confidence in your fucking bars at all. And then the absolute worst, which saddens the shit out of me, man, would be OG Maco, because I got respect for that, man. He definitely talks on some real shit. It's just, he came into it and he said specifically he didn't write for this shit. He just wanted to do a freestyle for the freestyle ciphers. And you know what? That's cool if your freestyle is on par and you're fucking dope with it, but he's not. He's one of those guys that needs to be prepared in order to do these types of shit. Like, here's some shit that I always tell people. If you go into a war unprepared, you're going to get spanked. Just like America did when they went to Vietnam. And OG Maco, you're playing with your career by doing that shit, you dig, man? Like, you supposed to set this shit on fire to continue to build up your hype in order to do better in the fucking future, because a lot of people was watching for this shit. By coming unprepared, man, you fell so far short that you just don't look like you're on the level of these other dudes out here that you are just as good as. So I definitely give mad props to Tink. Everybody else need to step up their motherfucking game, man. But anyway, on to today's article from downloadpass.com, and today's article is about no one promoting, because this shit kills me. Like, when a group of individuals all record a mixtape and then release that shit, but then not one single individual out of that group even post a fucking tweet of that mixtape that came out and such, man, you guys really need to reevaluate your fucking lives and reevaluate who you dealing with. Because if you're not gonna spend less than 1 minute to tweet some shit that you definitely worked so damn hard and so many hours and shit to complete or have been a part of, man, then you definitely do not want to be a part of this game. I mean, that's the bare ass minimum of shit that you could do. Just send a tweet of some shit in order for anybody who may be looking for those who created this shit, you would know who they are. Or maybe if you have any followers at all, maybe they take an interest in your music. But if you're not gonna do that, man, then what's the fucking point? I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there. And you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.